What is up, guys? C-Bell back again, and today we're gonna recap a little bit of the Game 7, a little bit of the KD trade. Gonna mention the Desmond Bain trade. I know I'm a little bit late to it, but we're still gonna mention it a little bit. But let's just get things started, y'all. Um, man, that Game 7 had so much potential, y'all. It had so much potential. Tyrese Halliburton going crazy in the first quarter, or I guess really just the first like 5-6 minutes before he got injured. Devastating injury, honestly. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. Y'all know how I feel about the Pacers. I always hate watching all series, including Game 7. But man, I'm a basketball fan first. And just seeing that happen to a guy that caliber in that moment, like that made my heart sink. Like that broke me a little bit inside. I'm not gonna lie. Like I heard like Bill Simmons and Zach Lowe talking about it a little bit. Like they just had no thoughts for the rest of the first half. It just has that effect on them. And like honestly, I was the same way. Like I don't know, y'all. That it's just a terrible thing to happen. That's the third one this playoffs. Like I'm not big on the whole league needs to investigate this or anything like that, but like it's not normal. It's not normal. So I don't know there, but more on to the rest of the game. Man, Shea Gilgis Alexander, what a guy. He's out there hooping, game in, game out. I'm pretty sure everybody had the same impression, but at halftime, everybody's like, "Oh my god, the Pacers might do it." Halliburton went out, and they're still up at halftime. Like that's insane. I shot out a tweet. I'm like, if the Thunder find a way to lose this game with Halliburton out, like we're gonna have to have some discussions. Like people are prematurely saying they're gonna be a dynasty. They have a potential to win 3, 4, 5 championships. I'm like, guys, they haven't even won one yet. But hey, they did it. They got it done. And a big part of that is SGA. Man, especially in the finals, like the whole foul baiter flopper narrative really went away. And I think that's good for the sport. While at times it can be hard to watch, let's not take away from the greatness that he is because his talent. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's generational because there's a couple guys that play kind of the same way, but like at the level he's doing it at, it's unbelievable. It is just unbelievable. I'm not an SGA guy, but I can acknowledge and respect the way he plays the game and at such a high level he's at right now. The thing that kind of threw me off, like I gave the Pacers a shot, and that's mainly because game in and game out, all 7 games, they came in with the same intensity. They came with the same game plan, pretty much. Like, of course, they adjusted to the minor things, but like the Thunder out here switching up their lineups every other game. Like everybody's talking about, oh, I wonder if they're going to start Ihart or if they're going to start Case and Wallace, or if they're going to start Caruso. Like nobody knows in between games because Mark Dayton all out here switching up lineups every other game. We don't know. But yeah, they got it done. I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for the fans. I'm happy for the franchise. It's been a long time coming for them, honestly. Like they had 3 different like contending like teams throughout the past 13 seasons. They had like the KD, Russ, and Harden team. And like I know they weren't really like contenders, but like that's what they were propped up to be was like the Paul George and Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony team. And now finally they got it done with this squad right here at such a young age. It's incredible, honestly. Anyways, let me move past this. I know I'm just yapping. The KD trade, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. The Rockets fleeced the Suns. They gave up nothing that they actually valued. They gave up Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the Suns pick for this year, which is a 10th pick. Like, yeah, that would have been cool. And then 5 seconds. 5 seconds is nothing. We just saw Desmond Bain go for 4 first round picks, and then a swap. Like, come on. It's Kevin Durant, y'all. I know he's on a 1 year deal. He's going to sign the extension. Let's be real. He wanted to go at the deadline. Anyways, great deal for the Rockets. They're going to have, I saw a report earlier today. It's going to be Fred VanVleet, Jabari Smith, Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson, and Sengun as their starting lineup now. That is a darn good lineup, y'all. Defensively, like, they have a couple liability. I'm not even going to call y'all. Fred VanVleet's not a liability. He's out there. He's trying his best. He's just small. I mean, he's going to get targeted, but they have the length on the wings to help and make up for that, and they can hide him on guys. So I'm not really worried about him. Sengun's not the greatest defender, but he's competent. He's competent. He's all right. He's not great. I'm not gonna lie, but he's not bad. And like they have Steven Adams coming in off the bench, so that you don't really have to worry about it. As for the 10th overall pick, I mean, we just saw how Reed Shepard was a top lottery pick, and he didn't get any run really. So I'm not really worried about it. Like that's okay. Dylan Brooks, he's replaceable in my opinion. I love Dylan Brooks. I love the energy he plays with. He's replaceable. And I think we can all agree that Jalen Green was not part of their long-term plans at this point. After this playoffs, I think his stock and his value in the organization really went down, and that's something that he just wasn't going to be able to recover. So I think we all kind of saw this coming. Desmond Bain trade, just to finish this off real quick, I know everybody's already talked about it. I haven't quite gotten to it yet, but man, people are saying they overpaid for him. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. But I think it's worth it personally. I think he's a perfect fit for their team. They still have the cap room and the assets that they can go get a point guard if they want, like Anthony Simons, maybe somebody like that. Or even like if they want to go after Tyus Jones in free agency, because Tyus Jones is gonna sign a 1 year deal somewhere, because he was like the Sun season was underwhelming, and he signed a prove it deal. He needs another one now. Orlando, hit that man up. Hit that man up. He's what you need. Um, but yeah, they gave up a good amount of assets. They really did. I know KCP had a bad year. I think he's going to fit way more back into that 3 and D role this year with the Hawks. He's going to have Trae Young creating for him. And like him and Dyson Daniels together on the court defensively, I think that's going to be pretty solid. It's gonna be pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Um, and then all the picks, like that's usually what you see like as a package going for a rebuilding team. And now I feel like Memphis is kind of in this weird middle ground where they have all those assets, but they also haven't really mentioned anything about Jaw or Jaren Jackson being on the trading block. So maybe they're making another move with those assets that they got, trying to upgrade around the edges or bring in some guy. I'm not really sure, but they have multiple directions. They have multiple directions they can go, and they can blow it up. Because if you're getting that for Desmond Bain, what are you getting for Jaw and Jaren? You know, just interesting things to think about. Anyways, I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.